Hello there.
Good morning, Joy. How are you? I'm just about ready. I gotta go get my helmet out of the house for the crafting portion of the stream. It'll be just another minute, and then you can see my lovely face. Until then, you just get to hear my voice. Say, good morning to Jimmy for me. And give him a huge hug because, oh, there he is. Give him a huge hug because, he deserves it. And, he's the big winner, and I miss him already. I'll be right back.
Hello there. Hello there.
Alright, guys, good morning. Hey, hi, how is everyone today? It's a great day here in the awesome. We're just getting started. Um, it's raining outside, and so all of the fall weather has returned to the Pacific Northwest, which is it's awesome and not doing good. That's good. Good morning, Spectre. Good morning. Um, yeah, the Kraken play tonight at 7. I've got a baseball event with my son for sports. It's end of the year party we have for fall baseball, which I'm very excited about. Um, we we had a really good team, a really good fall baseball team actually. Sorry, it's just setting up the rest of my stuff over here. Um, man, the kids played so well. I had so many good moments coaching fall baseball this year. I'm sad that it came to an end too soon, and and I'm gonna miss those kids for 3 or 4 months until we get them back in the spring for more baseball. Look for that in April. I cannot. I'm so excited for baseball season to come back. Oh man, I had no idea. Thank you for the follow, Daniel. 1996. Welcome to the awesome. Um, 100% excited for baseball to come back in April. It's gonna be the last year that I'm gonna get to coach my son at any sort of level, and he is starting. I think, to get it.
Hello there.
And so there is so much growth for next year that I'm excited to have. Um and then, who knows what the Mariners are going to do. I wasn't ready to talk about this last week. The World Series just ended, and God, it was hard to watch the Mariners just not. Like your whole life you wait. You're like poking the stick. Like, come on, do the thing. Didn't do the thing this year. It was so close. Maybe next year. Like I said, baseball. It always baseball heals the soul. It really is like there's just something about baseball. Like every person should have baseball in their life some way. It makes it better. And another note, hockey. The Kraken play tonight. I am a little upset because before my wife's car broke down and I had to choose to spend all this money fixing it, I had a conversation with Jimmy. Um, it was hard, but yeah, stabbing the Mariners with that stick all year was difficult. Jimmy was here for all of it, the highs and the lows. Um, what was I gonna say? The Kraken. A couple of weeks ago, Jimmy and I were talking about the Kraken and the Las Vegas betting lines for the Stanley Cup for like going to the playoffs, and the Kraken were like terrible. I don't know if you guys pay attention to hockey, but if you look at the hockey standings right now, the Kraken are in first. Like I don't even know how that happens. Technically, we're undefeated, I guess, because we haven't lost a single game in standard time. Although we've lost 4 overtime shootouts. But because we've got points, I believe we've got points in every single game this year. Uh we're ahead. We're number 1. So it's just crazy. I'm sad that I didn't put my $100 down on them when we were joking about it because we expected that at this point of the year we would be just not great. And we've already had 2 injuries this year on the ice. The 2 guys that are going to be out for like 6 to 8 weeks. So really good dudes. So the fact that we're playing as good as we're playing already with the injuries that we have gives me hope for this year that we might do a really great thing. Every baseball game I watched with Jimmy this season went into extra innings. Yeah, that's it was crazy. A lot of Mariners baseball went into extra innings this year, and I'd take my wife or my kids to the game, and I'd say, we'd get to the end of the game, and I'd be like, man, here's some free baseball. Yeah, and they used to never complain about free baseball. When I was a kid, you don't hardly ever see this. They barely ever schedule a doubleheader for major league players anymore. And I think they should bring the doubleheader back because I think that the doubleheader has historical value to the sport, is what I want to say. Because it forces you to play 2 games in the same day. It forces you to consider your rest for your players. It forces you to really play the game differently. And so for me, we deal with this every day, every week as baseball coaches for kids because it's all we play is double headers. We're always happy when we show up on a Thursday night to play one game. We're like, well, it's Thursday night and I'd rather be watching football. That's not true. I love coaching baseball. But, it's one of them things. It's like the Seahawks are playing Thursday night football tonight, and I got to be on the field at 5:30 to coach. Kickoff's at 5:27. So I always put my phone up in the dugout with the satellite radio on and let the game play while I'm watching the baseball, so I can at least be. They do it with the Kraken too during the spring when they're still playing. Um. Hmm. I don't know why I love sports so much. I played them all when I was young, except for hockey. But there's just something about them that is super special. It makes me emotional. I don't know what it is. Hey, I said I was going to talk about this helmet for a little bit. So I've been working on my Zeta bucket, and as you can see, I've got some places now where where I started sanding. I've now gone and ground all of these grooves out. Hey, Boat, how you doing? I've now gone and ground all the grooves out and got all the, I want Robot Sports full contact teams just trashing the other. You know, I mean, I used to play this game on the original Nintendo. And to say it's like 1987 this game was released, called Robo Baseball, maybe? Robot Baseball, it might have been. Anyway, you were all robots. And it was cool, I guess. I don't know. Kevin only wants to be a robot, always. Anyway, I was really upset because I had done some work on this and I had gotten all of these grooves had been filled with resin. So you can see I've gone in and I've gotten them all scraped out. All of the panel lines are now chased and ready for paint now again. So I'll be able to continue this project. I want to shout out some people who helped make this possible for me to like pick this project back up and continue to work on it. And I'm going to do a little bit of work with you guys on it here this morning while I talk to you about it. But I want to give a shout out to Lexi because she told me to get some dental tools. And I have a shit ton of these dental tools. You guys see me picking my teeth with these all the time. I do a lot of stuff with them. But my buddy Jason from the shipyard gave me these metal picks, and they're for, you know, replacing rings in engines and O-rings in valves, and they make them at the shipyard. So I had a handful of these, and they're pretty sharp. You can adjust the handle. Anyway, because of Lexi, and then again because of my friend Jason, I went and dug this out of my garage, out of my toolbox, and I brought it up here, and I was able to chase all of this resin spaces where these grooves had been filled in the helmet that I had been frustrated about. Because the reality is, you know, to talk real to you guys I don't ever not talk real to you guys, but I'm going to talk real to you guys about something that's hard to talk about, and that's depression. Cyberball, it was a popular NFL robot football game. Nah, it was definitely baseball. It was definitely baseball because the crowd was people, but they were sitting in a place that had like a cover over the top of them, so you couldn't hit like a home run in the traditional way. It was definitely robot baseball, and I'm not sure. It might have been called like Baseball Wars or Base Wars maybe or something like this. I'm gonna have to look. I'm sure I have it in my collection of Nintendo games, and I'll get back to you about it. But it was definitely not NFL. So anyway, so I was able to chase a lot of these seams, and let me change my camera setting here so you guys can. Yeah, hi, hello. All right, here you go. So anyway, so I was able to chase a lot of these seams. I had some spaces around here where this seam was completely gone. It was covered in resin. So we had to go and chisel them out and get them right. So we did that. It's not perfect, but I think with everything that I've done and all I've done about cosplaying, especially these helmets and stuff, I don't think it's gonna be an issue. I think I'm gonna be able to make it be okay. Which is good because that will get me that'll get me beyond the hump. I'll get my Mark 7 helmet finished. You know, this Mark 5 Zeta bucket for my Mark 7 suit has been something I wanted to finish for a little bit, and then mostly so I have another helmet to wear in the Awesome. Because both of the Chief helmets right now are impossible to play games through. So we're working on it. That's why we're hanging out and doing it today for a little bit. Cyber Stadium Series Base Wars. That might have been it. It's got like 2 robots on the cover. It's like I want to say it's a gray cartridge with a silver silver sticker. So, Kevin, I had a Dremel, and I had done some Dremel work to chase some of these seams with that. But, the problem that I ran into was that even the smallest Dremel bit was too wide for these grooves. And then I shake real bad. Like, I'm not going to show you, but if you come and see me someday, I shake. I have a little bit of the shakes. It's always existed. There's nothing I can do about it. And so chasing these with this pick is nice because I have the ability sort of to limit the depth that I can even chase these grooves at all because the pick is tapered. And then if it slides off onto the helmet, the finish is already good enough that it's not going to hurt it any. So I'll just I still have one more. What I'll have after this is one more gray coat of paint to check these blemishes and these couple of places that I sanded it down to fix some of the last minute things that I wanted to fix. And then after that it'll be on to flat black. And then after that it'll be metallic coat and then a gray coat again. And then we'll tape it off after that and paint the rest of the actual colors. So it's gonna be really neat. I'm gonna get the small printer running, and I'm gonna print some appropriately scaled cat ears for this because I know Kevin loves them, and we're gonna have the cat ears with the Mark 7. I'm excited about that. I'm going to do my cat ears a little bit different. So I have an idea. What I would like to do is I would like to set so that the cat ears will go right. They'll go right here is where they would sit. Okay, right over this, just behind these 2 little notches. The cat ears will sit. So what I think I will do is I will make them. I think they slot actually into these grooves here is how they fit on this helmet. And so as a matter of fact, I could probably look at that. Customize. I got the game up right here so I can look at this purposefully. Give me the cat ears. Oh yeah. Oh, actually, they go... Interesting. All right. Oh. Oh, I hate it. I actually really hate the way that they've got them fit on the game. I can show you guys. Give me a second. How do I go back? I don't ever do this on a keyboard. Oh, this is really terrible. Oof, it's really terrible. Here you guys go. I'll show you this real quick. Yeah, so you can see this is what I don't like about how they're connected. I was talking about where they line up. You see they stick inside of that seam right there, inside of that part that I was just talking to you about. So they do go up on that groove like I was talking about. I'm gonna do something. I might change them a little bit so they look less crappy. You know, they sit on the Mark V Zeta. Yeah, that's right. They don't sit well on the Zeta. It's not great. I'm gonna put them on. I'm not gonna put them on permanently, So my plan was, and I'm gonna go back to the art stream here for a second. Is this one? Yeah, it is perfect. So, how are you viewing your armor like that? Is it in Waypoint or Infinite? I'm in Infinite on the PC. You can do it in the. You can do it in. It's in the armor hall where you customize. I'm just looking at the visor, which allows me to zoom in. I'm super into how the ears look on my new one. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is when I do my ears, I'm gonna build a headband that goes over and connects. And I'll probably drill in here and hide a couple of magnets, couple of decent sized magnets in here. And that way when you click down the the headband with the ears on it, then that is removable and you don't have to worry about individually aligning the ears. Hey Blaze, how's it going, buddy? And then the other thing that I was thinking was having a connector that you could attach, so when you click the ears on, then the ears become functional in some way. And I didn't know if I wanted like Bluetooth speakers up there or what, but I thought that would be a really neat addition to the suit, to have that ability, functionality to expand your your kit some with your cat ears. You know, not just make them don't just make them something that looks good, but make them actually functional. Just did this on my Mark 7 today. Oh, added speakers. Yeah, so we will add fans for sure. That will happen. I'm still in the process of planning this out, so I know what I want to do. We've got here you go. We've got a pretty base interior here. It's got a fair amount of space. Anybody who was here for the Infinite Chief 60-day build knows we'll put we'll put cheek lights here. We'll put microphone. Well, we won't put microphones. We'll put sensing microphones here. So they're just like in the Infinite suit. If you look at the Infinite suit, I have in the cheek down here, I have a microphone that points outward. And if you look at the Legends Chief, it's up here in the temple. There's a microphone on each side of the helmet. And the two microphones, they point directly out, like this way. If you know how sound propagation works, we know that sound travels with lobes and side lobes. So the majority of the sound is a cone in the direction that the microphone goes. But then you have these two side lobes of sound that happen. And so what I basically get is I get... Bet you can drop my new setup in the launch page text chat. Bet you can identify it. I'll look at it. Anyway, so what I was saying was, oh, you have. I know what hat that is. That's Tiny Spartan's favorite hat. I don't know the name of that bucket right now, but I'll look at it and tell everyone. But anyway, the we'll put the cheek lights in it. We'll put the microphones in the sides, so we'll have sound. That sound goes into a board. We wire that ourselves. I have a schematic in my build book. It goes through a filter, and we amplify it, and then it goes to a rheostat, so I can turn it off or turn it on, and then we power that, and that gives me an audio system. That audio system was taken and redesigned from the Project Mjolnir that Installation 00 made, the actual metallic, the titanium helmet that is as close to the Master Chief. We have taken a lot of those systems and reverse engineered them with his help to put them in our cosplay, and that's huge. I am gonna put fans in here. I haven't decided yet where I'm going to put fans. I think right now I'm considering drilling holes inside of these ducts here. So I figure if I go inside of here and drill, I have a on the inside of the helmet. You can see the right in here. Oh, you can't see that side. Anyway, down in here by my fingers, there you go. You can kind of see it. That's the inside of that block right there. Is the inside of the inside of these ports. So you figure if I go inside there and drill that hole, then I could pull the air from there and run it forward onto the visor and then down, and then that'll still give me space for my big padded ear cups, and you got plenty of space in here for my battery. Yeah, you shouldn't have any issues putting all the wiring, getting all this stuff done in here. The only thing I really hate about this helmet is it does not have a removable neck seal. And kind of hate it. Kind of hate that. I've been spoiled with all my Master Chief suits. Yeah. So when I put it on, I'll show you guys what it's like. It makes it difficult because then you put it on and you have to kind of sort of roll your chin into it, and then it sits. And I got a ton of space, so it's gonna be okay. I'll ride in here. I'll have plenty of space for me to get my head inside and out. I just don't like that it's hard to get on and off around my glasses. And that's one of the benefits of having the neck seal, is that you can put your head in there with your glasses on and then put your neck seal on and it doesn't matter. This I'll have to actually work really hard to manipulate to get on and off. It might be difficult actually to have a helper help me get it on and off, even because when I'm in the armor, because the armor becomes pretty cumbersome. Like when you're in the armor, a lot of people don't think about it, but you can't get your arms, like I can literally not lift my arms above my shoulders like this. I can't get behind me to grab a gun. It's not as easy as people think, for sure. Anyway, I got friends waiting in the Discord. I'm gonna drop in and let them talk to us while we're crafting for a little bit, and we're gonna keep drinking coffee. If you have questions about it while we're doing it, ask me. I forgot to turn my heart rate monitor on, so let me do that for you. And like I said, always awesome. It's really awesome stuff. We put a lot of plans into it. I will keep you posted. One thing that I always remind people to do is make sure that you take pictures all the time. If you have somebody who is excited about you and your life and your stuff, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a cat that's smart enough to make a camera function. I mean, I don't get to choose how your life works, but if you have that, if you have a Groot, maybe, it takes all types, but get pictures of your builds, get pictures from your friends. It's a big deal. When you do those things, you can always have them to post to tell people about the accomplishments that you've made, or you can, also, you have them for your build book. Don't forget to build a build book. That's where this was going. I cannot tell you how important it is. Like, I'm not saying that Jimmy wouldn't have won the cosplay competition at Worlds without a build book. But what I am going to say is that his build book made it infinitely easier for the judges to understand why his build was so awesome. That's what I'm going to say. Volant. There you go, Jimmy. That's the one that's Tiny Spartan's favorite helmet. Hey, what's up, buddy? You're live on the
Hey,
Twitch now. How you doing?
not bad. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. I'm just talking to the stream about, well, you're watching. I don't have to tell you. It's not
Yeah.
like you're not watching. So yeah, we're just working on this for a little bit. I was actually gonna try to get this into paint this morning before I started the awesome, but that didn't happen.
If you're gonna do drilling into it and stuff, you'd want to do that before you paint.
Well, I wanted to get what I mean by into paint is I wanted to get down to the metallic. I want to put the metallic on this before I do, because that is all of the filler work, all of the sanding and flat sanding work is done then. I don't have to do anything then but patch and touch up, which is it's the end really. I know that's kind of where I'm at.
And I guess if you're planning on drilling into a already recessed area, so
Yeah, it's all hidden
yeah,
space, so I wasn't really worried
yeah,
about it.
yeah. So you're planning on pulling air in from the top?
Yeah. Yep.
Hmm.
I think I'm gonna
Yeah.
pull. I think I may have one push and one pull. I haven't decided yet.
So yeah, because like I'm also building the exact same helmets. I'm doing two of them, one for me and one for the wife.
You're doing this
And
one?
my plan, yeah, the Mark 5 Zeta.
Yeah.
And my idea was what you just said: one push, one pull. So I'm gonna push hot air up and out one side, but then pull fresh air down and in from the other side.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I figured I'd drill probably 3/8 holes and then back it with a piece of mesh so that you can't so that it's still black. Uh
Yeah.
um I think I'm gonna go up from the bottom into the cavity so that if you look at it from the side you can't see them. And then
Oh yeah.
that way I can get side profile mounting fans that suck or blow on their side, similar to the ones that I use on my 3D printer for the printer cooling head. And then
Yeah.
that way we can so what I'm talking about for the chat here is if I drill from the inside straight up, then the holes would be on this, they would be underneath this opening, but they would be pointed up towards it. So if you then are standing next to me and I have the helmet on, if you're taller than me, you would see it. But if you're not taller than me, or if the helmet is not off, it'd be almost impossible to see what we got going on there. And then
And even then with the grill, the kind of screen on top of it that's painted black, you won't see it.
well, for you, that's going to be true. For me, I wear bone white. So whatever I do,
Oh yeah.
you're going to see it. So what I'll do is I will drill it, and then when it's drilled and it's done, I'll go in with a brush and I'll hand paint the metallic, and then I'll go to the spread to the next level of paint, which is the flat black, and then after that,
What you could do, John,
yeah.
what you could do is those recesses on either side, just do them as a black accent spot. That won't mess with any of the aesthetic, and then you'll still be able to hide the mesh into the black, and it'll look good.
Well, the
And then
only
you do bone white everywhere else, and then you have a few other spots if you want to kind of tie in, because it's got the grills on the front cheek of the jaw, right? You could do inside those black as well to tie in the black spots.
well, the,
Might work, and then it'll help hide that, right?
yeah, I don't disagree, but except I'm
If you
trying.
look at your front grill,
Yeah, I don't disagree, except I'm trying to get the tier 3 deployment, and it looks like it could be gray in there. but I feel like it's white. Like I'll have to look in the I'll have to load this up in the I'll have to load it up in the game. Yeah, like go into a custom match and then pause it. But yeah, that's the that's kind of where we're it's kind of where we're at the moment. Just trying to get it all figured, planned out, get it right where we want to be for the for the for the air to cool. I know in the Infinite Chief I have no inlet pulling fans at all. I just have I have two downward blowing fans that run down over the visor. They do a great job. I don't have an issue with them. In Legends Chief, I have a vented jaw. It has 4 vents that are just out to the atmosphere. That was one thing that Foamforge Cosplay told me, that Mike told me, was I should put a mesh behind those, because he said, when I took your helmet from you and looked at it at prejudging, he said it was really jarring for me to hold it up and look and see just daylight, straight daylight, unrestricted through the chin holes. And he was like, I was really surprised that you didn't like do something about that. And I was like, well, I painted it black inside, and nobody ever, you'd never know. And he was like, yeah, he told me, he was like, if I were you, I would consider putting something in there, just to kind of, what did he say? Continue the illusion, I guess, that the helmet is correct or something like this. But yeah, it's all about, the thing I want with this suit is I want a tier 3 deployment. It's really important to me that I get my tier 3 deployment if I can get it. So this is the only, like so many other 405 people, I think, and like Mike, I think that this is the only chance. This is my best chance to get and achieve a tier 3 deployment, is to build a Mark 7 exactly the way that it is right out of the game, and not change it, just customize it up and build it just that way. And that's kind of what we're going for with this kit. It's this is a
I look out because I run like black and green armor.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of doing the same thing. So I'll be able to hide some crimes, as Adam Savage would say, in the black, right?
Right.
I'm gonna mute myself for a second. I'm going through a drive-through.
Yeah, so anyway, that's what we're doing, guys. We're just working on this. We're getting into where it's gonna paint. I'm gonna paint it. We're gonna put a coat of gray on it. We'll look at it, and as long as we're happy with it, this will be the last thing we do before we start really getting into the craziness of this build. We'll start working with some electrical circuits. We'll have the soldering station out. We'll talk about that. So this is going to be I'm really excited, actually, to get back onto this helmet. I just had it sitting in the background for, who knows, you guys could probably tell me. You've been staring at it in the background for a long time. We've talked about it, picked it up a few times, and again, it's just been it's one of those things with my disability, my VA disability. I have this thing where sometimes I just can't keep going. I stop, I run into a wall, I get frustrated about something, or what, I can't quite explain it. I know that it happens. I see it happen. I'm like living it happening. But I can't get myself over it. I can't get through it. I can't get out of it sometimes. This was one of those. This was one of those projects for a long time. I got real upset about the way that some things had turned out and how some things had worked, and some of the choices I made had led me to some things on it that weren't quite right. And then, like I said, thanks to some of you guys, and running into my people at Worlds, and just having the support lately after coming off of that wall build that was disastrous and not fun. I was able to finally get into the right mindset to start working on this again and have that opportunity to finish it. And I'm excited about that.
Yeah, I'm excited to get my suits going at doing my Dapper Chief,
Yeah.
walking around in public with that. I was nervous. I'd never won. That was my first ever time being in full costume in public ever. So I needed I needed to get that under my belt. So I wanted to do it for Halloween. So then I wasn't
No
just doing
drink,
it first time
you
ever
drink.
at a convention with like hundreds of thousands of people possibly. So you know, I kitted up and went and picked up the kids from school,
Yep.
and that was good. Got all everybody was like, I had kids like, you've got maximum drip. it, it was good. It was a good experience. Had a lot of people like giving me compliments about how it looked and stuff. And then walking around for Halloween for as much as I could before it got too dark to wear the helmet was great, and nothing but compliments. And people are like, "That's amazing!" So it kind of gave me that boost I needed to move forward with an actual suit.
Hmm.
So, and like, it's gonna take me a while. I've got to find the file still for the actual armor. I've only got the helmets going so far, but until then, I've got the confidence to be able to put on my marine suit and go out in public, and you know, I, it gave me that confidence that I needed to be able to go like, you know what, people obviously like what I do, so I'm just gonna
Hmm.
do. I'm just gonna roll with it.
Yeah, man. That's cool.
Yeah. So, and then with my wife saying she wanted me to build her infinite chief helmet or her infinite helmet, I was like, okay. And then I printed it, and those were like we thought was gonna not fit her, and it was gonna fit me. So I was like, oh, okay. Well, I guess I'm printing a helmet for me. And then I printed it, and it didn't fit me. I can get it on my head, but being able to just get it on your head, no. No, it needs to actually fit and be able to put things in, right? So now I've got mine printing at 110% because I have a freaking huge head. It's like, nope, nope, gotta do that. Like, I gotta make it like, well, just the jaw pieces are at 110%. It made it like 3/4 of an inch longer each piece
Mm, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
because like the jaw is split
All
into
right.
two, right? Yeah, it's 3/4 of an inch longer for each one of them,
Oh.
plus like almost 3/4 of an inch taller. So yeah, yeah, and it's like, and then I got the back part, so I have the base ring, and it goes on my head. Still touches my nose a little bit when I put it on. I'm like, I couldn't have gone any smaller.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I could have maybe done 111,
Mm-hmm.
112%, but that'd be huge. Downside of having a big head.
Well, I mean, it's also how big the file is, right? So the files
Yeah,
are because I don't have a small head, but my Legends Chief is 103% of the rendered file size. So, it's all
yeah,
relative.
yeah. Well, maybe eventually you'll be able to get your hands on the two helmets, and you'll be able to see like gauge off of the 100% helmet and the 110% helmet. So my helmet's gonna be big. My bucket's gonna be big, but like, cause can you put on Mike's helmet?
Yep.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to. Mike tried on my hat the one time I saw him at the Calgary Con, and my hat swallowed his head.
Mm.
So, like, I will never be able to put on one of Mike's helmets ever. They are going to be too small. My head's too big.
Yeah, not a lot of people can wear my helmet either. I don't think Mike can get his head
Yeah,
in my helmet, so and I wear my glasses inside of my helmet, so there's that.
yeah, I just like growing up in BC and stuff where I did going snowmobiling and stuff. As a kid, like 13 years old, I had to get a double XL helmet to fit my head.
Sign this guy up for an Enigma bucket, chat.
Pretty much, pretty fucking much. Yeah, I need the Enigma helmet because my head is huge.
The Spartan had the augmentations, but the only thing that grew was his head. And from that moment on, big head mode was created in Halo.
No. Upside is more like that Jazzwares helmet, right? Like, as you ran that for the first bit until
Hey, thanks,
you
Whoopi.
built your new helmet.
Correct,
Chief,
yeah, I ran the Jazzwares helmet with the Infinite Chief until I did the... Yeah.
Yeah, and it was really big. Well, not really big, but it was big.
No, yeah, it was really big. It was quite too big. It was the bobblehead chief was definitely. That's why we call him the bobblehead chief.
Yeah, that's what I use for my Dapper Chief, and it fits my head. It fits my body. I'm really broad. I'm a big guy, right? So.
Right.
Like, my head just fits. I had to make the inner part as big as it could get, and when I patted it, I had to pat it really thin for it to even fit my head.
Yeah, no, I left the headband in it, and then patted the headband so I could wear it all day.
Yeah. Yeah, I patted the headband too, but I had to pat it like really thin, and I also had to make the headband as big as it could get. And even then, it's still a little snug. And that helmet's really close to my face too. Still, so it'll be nice to have the new helmet printed and padded properly. I'm gonna get like I've been looking at the tactical helmet padding kits you can buy.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's what I use. I use a pre-bought kit, the padding kit.
Yeah, I saw it. I found one on Amazon. It's really nice. It's like $30, 30 or something bucks. Really nice, and it comes in black and green. Which is like,
yeah,
perfect.
You're in Canada. That tracks. That's about right. I was like, that's expensive because I only pay like $15 for that here. But yeah, you're Canadian.
Yeah,
that's
I think
right.
It was like 34 with tax. So.
Here you go, guys. I'll show you all the panel lines and shit. I think she's ready for paint now, actually, for the gray, and then we'll plan out where we're. Here you go. So, let me get the microphone out of the way. Here you go. So we've got the chin line. The chin line is in there. All of the panel lines are cut in. We've gone and sanded them. We cleaned up these little blemishes on the top where it had been dropped on the floor by some kids and shit, and had like little damage. We went around, chased all the panel lines on the back. She's pretty ready to go. If you guys are wondering, the pink is Bondo. So we Bondoed this whole helmet, and then after we Bondoed it, we sanded it. And then we coated it in XTC 3D, which is a two-part epoxy resin. It makes the 3D print like super duper. It's coated in resin. It's not fiberglass, but it's pretty. It makes it very, very durable. Then we went and chased all the grooves out, and we're just sanding the fine spots that we wanted to fix, which gets you down through the original gray coat of paint into the top coat of resin. The resin is clear, so you'll see the pink shine through because, we sanded the resin until it was like clear before we applied paint. So, it's 100. We probably have 100 hours of work in this helmet already. Just not printing, just handling, sanding, filling, resining. Yeah, we'll get some gray on it. We'll look at it later, and then after we do that, then our next step will be to come back in and uh, lay down the color that our undersuit will be. That goes right here on the Master Chief. That would be black. On the Mark V Zeta bucket, that is going to be a darker gray than this. This will be like an automotive bumper gray, so a little bit darker. A little bit darker than this. And then once that's laid down, we use that to highlight. So we'll put a light dusting over the entire helmet after we get this into metallic. We'll shoot the face, put a light dusting over the entire helmet. We'll tape that off, and then we'll go into flat black, and we'll paint all of our flat blacks and all of our finishing. So we'll after metallic and that gray, then we'll go 2 coats of satin black, and then white on top of that, which is I hate it. I hate it so much. I love white. I love it in everything. I chose to make my Spartan this color because I love it in the game, and it never changes in the game. I'm not looking forward to this weathering at cons every single time I wear it and having to go and repaint it after 5 cons because it's no longer white. But it was the choice that I made, so we're gonna go with it. Yay us. I mean, Ian, you had the better color choice, I think. I mean,
Black with the greens. Yeah.
in game, I feel like the white is prime, but in real life practice, I'm not super duper excited about it.
Yeah. In real life, black with the green is gonna be a lot easier to hide little blemishes and stuff like that. And I'm kind of gonna do the same thing you do with the build up and put the metallic layer in there. So then, if I do get some chips and stuff like that, I'm just gonna roll with them.
Mm-hmm.
Let the chips show the metallic and do that. But I might also go above and beyond because my wife works at a school that has an auto body shop. I might see if they can give me a hand in doing some extra spray and get like a nice hard coat on top of an auto body clear coat.
Yeah.
Fix your damn back.
And then it'll be damn near indestructible. Won't be indestructible, but it'll be damn near.
Fix my damn back, she says. I fixed it. My back is better, thank you. Yeah, so Drill, if you're still watching, you can look at all this stuff through the armor hall. So you can do it this way, and you get a fairly good close up of a lot of things. The way that I would, the other way that I would do this is I would go into, oh god damn it! Is it custom games? No.
Yeah. So load into a custom game.
I was gonna say into
really
the
nice, well lit area.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say
do some really slow spins because the lighting's weird in games.
Yeah.
Games. So do some spins because then it'll just gently spin like do like a stick drift spin basically where you just get it and then you can get it and then you can just look at your Spartan at a spot and then you can also scroll around them with the free cam and all that. But do that, save and then quit out of it. Go into
yeah, into theater.
Oh my god, into theater, and then go into that match, and then you can go in and you can pause and really look in and zoom in really close and get really good shots of that.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go here. Watch. Check this out. We're coming up into the first hour, the end of the first hour of the awesome, and then we're gonna play some games, and that's gonna be cool. So, you know, if you're all about that, if you want to play with us, come and do that. I am gonna try to find myself. Where's myself? How do I find myself?
King of the hill.
This is
right
how.
bumper. I think it'll scroll between you and then like, I think it's the right bumper.
Capture and hold
Yeah, there.
the
Yeah,
available
there.
hill.
I think it's just right bumper, right and left bumper.
Territory.
You can scroll through who's who.
No idea. Right, yeah, okay. Oh, here we go. Okay, so now, then I want to go camera. Camera. No, that's the wrong camera. This is why Spartan John. How do I free cam this now? Oh, son of a bitch. I am so, oh, Jesus. This is.
Yeah, I'm like I get like that too when I'm trying to do theater stuff.
Orbit.
King of the
Free
hill.
camera?
Territory.
No.
Yeah, free. You want free cam?
Third person, no, free camera. I am so confused. This is so dumb. I can't figure this out. This is why I hate this. Where's Oakham when we need him? Oh my god. Resume. You see, this is... Oh, hey. Look at this. I hate this so much. I so 100% am like a novice at all of the things but playing Halo. Isn't it great? Okay. Well, okay. Yep, anytime. I just want to be able to fly around my dude. Okay, like...
You could just do free cam and pause it.
That's wrong. Okay, yeah. So I can do that. Then how do I... Free... Hey, look at that. Okay, so, hey, we figured out something. Thank you, everyone, for helping me. Jesus. It's absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. And I can't get any closer to his head.
It is black. It is black.
Nah, it's white. It's definitely white.
Oh, it is.
It's
definitely the lighting there.
It's definitely white in there, yeah.
But it's dirty.
Yeah.
Spot because he's got the bone white. That looks like a dirty spot.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to get away with putting a screen in there and making it look like dirty because the screen will kind of hide in the dirty.
I love how I'm holding nothing.
Here, hold this invisible oddball.
Oh shit! Just go running off all super fast. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting.
What?
The ejector for the rounds on the AR is open. The dust cover is open.
Oh, it is. Huh.
I mean, just the stupid little things you notice when you're paying attention to stuff. Where's the... oh, it is dangling right there. It's smashed between the gun and my armor. Interesting. Well, anyway, there it is. Yep, more to follow. We'll fix it. It's going to get better. You guys are going to enjoy it. It's going to be cool. All of that stuff. Yeah. Hey, Kevin, you coming to play some games now? Kevin's probably falling asleep in his chair because he's so bored that we're crafting today. I can't wait for Kevin to start crafting his suit.
Right?
No, Kevin just wants to be a Spartan tech so he can fuck with Spartans. He wants the two flashlights so he could be like, "All right, let's calibrate your viewing sensors or whatever." And then he wants to do the thing where he like pulls it over and he's like, "Hey, it's over here. Why aren't you looking at the, he just wants to mess with people."
Oh, he wants to be like
Yeah.
Brohammer.
Yeah, the guy in
Don't look at the light.
yeah, the guy in CE that's like, "All right, why don't you look up and look left and hey, over here, buddy," kind of that thing. Yeah. It says it says Woofy is on me. We played last night. We played a couple of matches to Survive the Undead, which is back. If you haven't already made it to Hero, yeah, you might wanna find your way into that because that's
Oh, I found a new strat
to Survive the Undead.
for a gun.
Uh-huh.
So, like, do your health and damage thing. You need the mutilator and a sword.
Oh, really?
So, you get the mutilator, you get the sword. You go to the pack-a-punch, and you pack-a-punch your sword.
Okay.
So, because the punch, it glitches out the mutilator, and then all of a sudden it gives you the Eratus hologram over top of you, and you're in third person.
It does what now?
So it gives you the Eratus hologram, like the infected hologram.
Yeah, okay.
On you, and puts you into third person. So then you're standing there in third person with your sword out. You switch to your mutilator, change to double barrel fire mode, and pull the trigger as fast as you can fucking pull it, and it'll just fire, and it's a timed thing, and you can run around with mutilator on infinite ammo mode, as fast as you can fire it mode, and it mows down everything. You want to take out Esherum? One full round of that, I don't know, probably 10 seconds, 15 seconds, Esherum's dead. And you can just sit there, and it just double fires as fast as you can pull the trigger.
Interesting.
Yeah, that I posted it in the Halo share.
That's really interesting.
My biggest match where I got 34,000 was using that strat.
That is really interesting.
And then, because you have the mutilator, if you start getting overwhelmed, you just hammer it. You just use the hammer. Boom! And it pushes everything back, and then you just start fucking random fast firing again.
Interesting.
It's amazing. It works so good.
Morning, Kevin.
Hi.
And it does more damage than the heat shock. Because it's double barrel mutilator fire. Like bam, bam, bam. And it's like one shot kill like the big chieftains.
Interesting.
Just one bam, and it doesn't help them.
That's really interesting.
Yeah, I had like 1,200 kills or something on that 34,000 point match.
Wow. You were at...
It was, and I was just so
yeah.
You max speed, max health, max damage, mutilator and sword, and yeah.
Wow.
And I was doing that with a bunch of randoms.
We got space for you, Jimmy, if you're up and you want to play. No, that's cool.
2 randoms and my wife and me running around doing that. So if you had like a full team of people where you're talking to everybody and everybody's backing each other up,
yeah,
sky's the limit.
Have you made it to Hero yet?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. You what?
No, the other day I made it to Hero. I posted in
just the other day. Oh wow. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
You see that, Kevin? Miracles can happen. you'll be able to make it a hero too before the game ends. Well, that reminds me. Go ahead.
I had a goal to make it before Halloween, so I did it.
Before Halloween this year. Gotcha.
Okay.
I was gonna say that reminds me.
Good luck.
Fuck, I lost it. I was gonna say something and I can't remember what it is now. Fuck. Nah, it was something. It was witty, but I can't remember what it is. It just I lost the plot. It happens.
Yeah. And then me and my wife play. I look over and I'm like, "Be a hero, baby." I'm a cheap ball.
Intermission.
Nice. 200. I only got 200 points that time. Yeah, we've been enjoying this game a lot. It's we're excited we're excited for the new game. Yeah, I can't wait to see what they come up with. Campaign Evolved is what they're calling it, so we'll see how that goes. I got max ammo, not that it matters.
That one's gonna be campaign only.
Yeah, I know.
Intermission.
Yeah, I'll be really interested. 750. I'm going damage 1. We've got a that's interesting. Have you told Oakham about your experience in Survive the Undead, Ian?
I have not been on chat with him to be able to tell him.
Uh-huh.
I want him. I need him to go onto his gun wall and do that combo.
Your team just scored.
I think I'm the only person that survived the game of Survive the Undead.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin got a win in Survive the Undead the other day. A victory.
Me and my wife did too.
Wait.
It was like a couple weeks ago. And then I was looking at what Oaken posted about how that works. And it was like, people dying, somebody dying at the same time. Fucking just scripting. And it goes, you win! It's like, what? How the fuck do I win a game that you can only die?
Intermission.
I have damage 2. I need help. Is help open yet? Yeah, it is.
Yes.
D2. I got D2 H1.
Level up. Wait. Start.
2D.
Hey, Jimmy. What's up, buddy? Score attack.
30 seconds.
Yeah, you got to. You'll have to get Oakham into that. Here comes the nuke, boys. You'll have to get Oakham that feedback, Ian, because that's a big deal. That's a huge deal, actually. If that's the way it works, that's
It is
that's
great.
another
Like I said,
strategy for sure.
Level
If you start getting overwhelmed, you just bash the hammer down, and it pushes it
Wait.
back.
Start. Level.
Right.
And kills a few that are like really close to being dead. But you gotta be careful if you use the mutilator and just like hammering it down, because you will send other people that you're playing with flying.
Right. The other thing that
To the moon if you can.
somebody I got D3H4 Kevin. The other thing that Kevin was saying that I don't know if we've talked to Oakham about yet is the Kevin was saying if you get max, or maybe it was Jimmy that was saying it, if you get max speed, he said that the zombies get faster apparently.
Yeah, it just seemed like we were doing that.
They get faster as you progress. their stats get higher and higher as it progresses through the rounds. So, like the first few rounds, just like Call of Duty zombies, right? The same thing. The more you progress it, the zombies get stronger they get. Because I've done it where I haven't gotten anything, and then as soon as I get to the sweet spot, I just got attacked.
Goddamn ring around the idiot in this table here.
Another thing too is you have the mutilator that you want because you could just fuck with like, boom, boom, boom. There's a lot, like a big reset for the mutilator.
Mm-hmm.